Well, Grant, your first game in charge and 3 points in the group stage of the League Cup, 9 goals. What was your overall assessment?
Yeah, obviously delighted with the result, Callum, first and foremost. I thought we played some nice stuff in spells, but I think there's still room for improvement. We last couple of times our standard wasn't so high, and we allowed the game to get a little bit scrappy. But obviously, to score that number of goals and keep a clean sheet fairly comfortably, I've got to be happy.
And 6 goals at half time is pretty good going. Pretty clinical with the chances.
Yeah, that was actually quite pleasing. We discussed that at the sideline, that when the chances came, and quite often there's quite a number of those first half goals that were from the second phase of the play, so a second ball, a loose ball, and we've reacted quickest. And I think that's pleasing for us because the players are reacting so fast and they're able to get there quickly, and just shows the level of sharpness that we've seen in training from them this week.
You kind of touched on those kind of phases, the amount of goals that kind of develop from set pieces, particularly corners. Again, it must be pleasing that you have, as you say, developed those and some great finishes from those set plays.
Yeah, I mean, we just done a quick run over yesterday, strangely enough, and maybe on the disappointing side, we didn't sort of capitalise on the first ball, which is really what you're looking to do on the set play. But as I say, credit to the girls where it's due. We reacted properly on the next one. So, but we'd had a little look at Glasgow as well, and they were a little bit weaker at set plays, we felt. So we knew it was quite an important area today.
Mm-hmm. So a number of different goal scorers, including a hat trick for your now new captain, Joe Love. Great start with a full-time armband on.
Yeah, great. I mean, obviously, Joe for years now has been so reliable in her performances, but there was a couple of times I wondered what she was doing so far up. But no, joking apart, you know what you get from Joe every session, every match. She's consistent, and to add those goals today was all credit to her, and some lovely goals too.
The second half, obviously, that's when the weather went out and changed dramatically. Was it pleasing in a way that despite that and the changes that you've still managed to add to the tally and kind of at least keep up a good level of consistency?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was very difficult half. Obviously, with the weather element, that was so difficult for the players to perform in. But they kept creating, they kept looking for more opportunities. We made a few changes. I felt at that stage of the game it was viable for us to do that and make sure that other players were getting some minutes. And it didn't really disrupt the flow that much. I think maybe we could have been a bit more clinical, if that's not disrespectful to our opponent. I thought we had several opportunities to we just chose the wrong option. I feel we maybe could have just slid our teammate in a couple of square passes across the face of goal, and it would have given us tap-ins, but we've taken shots and misplaced things a little bit. But again, with the vision and the conditions we were playing in, it was probably just one of those things. But I think it's something we need to be aware of.
Next weekend, first home game against Spartans. I know we just played them a few weeks ago in a pre-season game. This different scenario. Spartans drop points today. Maybe they're under pressure themselves. So what are you anticipating from the match next Sunday? Yeah,
I mean, I think there's a couple of elements there, Carl. I think we'll face a different Spartans team from what was the friendly match. They've had, like ourselves, another 2 or 3 weeks of preparation. They are always a difficult team to play against. Always shaped up properly, very dogged in everything they do, and they've got a couple of threats on the counter that we need to be aware of. So it kind of boils down to how well we control the game and dictate the tempo and keep the ball. But you have to be brave enough to go and fight and win it sometimes against a setup like Spartans, who, as I say, are always very difficult to break down. They'll be organised. They'll obviously be looking to bounce back now. So we'll have to be prepared properly this week again.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to that, and well done today in your first game in charge.
Thank you.